Level 1, the $7 life. You're 19. You fold boxes at Foot Locker for minimum wage. 8 hours a day, hands stinking of rubber and cardboard, glue that never fully washes off. You watch them walk in the resellers. Same age as you, wearing shoes you'll never afford. Off-white Dunks, Travis Scott Jordans. Shoes that cost $170 at retail, reselling for $2,000. Your paycheck? $1,160 a month before taxes. Rent eats $650. You live off ramen 4 nights a week. Then your coworker flips his phone around. He just hit a raffle, Travis Scott Dunk Low. Listed it on GOAT for $1,800. He paid $110. 1 pair of shoes. More than your entire month's salary. You've entered 47 raffles in 6 months. 0 wins. Level 2, the first order. Then the Instagram ad appears. 1-to-1 quality. Undetectable. You click. It opens WeChat. You find exactly what you want. Nike Dunk, low off-white, pine green. Real pair? $1,800. Their price? $140 shipped. You already know what this is. Counterfeit goods. Illegal. You send the payment anyway. PayPal friends and family, no buyer protection. 12 days later, a package arrives from Guangzhou. You tear it open, Nike box, tissue paper, orange zip tie. You pull the shoes out. The leather is buttery. The color is perfect. The stitching is clean. You hold them next to StockX photos on your phone. You genuinely cannot tell the difference. You wear them to work the next morning. Your coworker stops dead. Bro, are those the off-whites? You nod. Hit a local raffle. He doesn't question it. You just saved $1,660. Level 3, the first sale. You order 3 more pairs. You post them on Instagram. Fire emojis, flood the comments, DMs roll in. Where'd you cop? You never answer. Then the idea hits. You list a pair of Nike Dunk Low Kent State replicas you paid $120 for. The real ones move for $600. Natural lighting photos, strategic angles. The minor flaws stay hidden. Someone messages within an hour. These legit? Your stomach drops. You breathe. Yeah, hit a raffle, just don't fit right. He offers $580. You accept. You ship them double boxed. 5-star feedback. Shoes are perfect. $460 profit from 1 pair. Level 4. Quit your job. You repeat it. Jordan 1 Travis Scott. Yeezy $750. You're pulling $2,000 a month more than your actual job pays. One morning, you walk into Foot Locker at 6 a.m. You drop your vest on the counter. Your manager stares. What are you doing? You don't answer. You just walk out. 6 months later, 87 pairs sold. $24,000 in the bank. You study legit check videos obsessively. You learn every detail that separates real from fake. Then you replicate it. Level 5 wholesale. You message your supplier. 50 pairs. What's the price? 8 hours later, time zone difference. They're in China. The reply comes, $80 per pair. $4,000. Every dollar you've made. You wire it in Bitcoin. 3 weeks later, 5 packages arrive. 50 pairs. You inspect each one. Most are flawless. A few have minor defects. You separate them. Perfect pairs go as dead stock. Flawed ones move as used, discounted. 2 months of slow, careful listings. $32,000 in profit. Level 6, the mask slips. You rent a second apartment just for storage, floor-to-ceiling shoe boxes. Then a buyer DMs you. Bro, I think these are fake. Took them to a sneaker store. They said the swoosh is off. You stall. That's wild. I copped from StockX. File a claim with them. He does. StockX denies it. He escalates to GOAT. They ban your account. 3 years of reputation gone overnight. You rebuild from scratch. Different name, different email, different PayPal. But this time, you do it smarter. You source real Nike boxes from your own legit purchases. You acquire authentication tags. You learn to make replicas pass even experienced eyes. Level 7, Pution. You're clearing $8,000 a month now. Used BMW. Better apartment. Your mom asks what you do. Sneaker entrepreneur. She's proud. But you want to cut out the middleman entirely. You book a flight. You land in Xiamen, train to Putian, a city of 3 million people with one primary industry, counterfeit footwear. Your contact picks you up, takes you to an industrial complex with no signage, no logos, just a warehouse. Inside, workers are cutting leather, stitching soles, painting swooshes, boxing shoes in assembly line silence. Your contact lines up 3 versions of the same shoe. Budget, $30. Mid-tier, $60. Top tier, $100. You genuinely cannot tell the difference. You place your order. $50,000. Wired from a hotel room that night. Level 8 scale. The shipment arrives in California 4 weeks later. Declared as synthetic leather goods by a freight forwarder. Nobody opens the crates. You rent a U-Haul. You move everything to storage. You hire 4 people now. They list, they message, they ship. $3,000 a month each. You move 300 pairs monthly. Average profit per pair, $400. That's $120,000. Every month. New Mercedes. Rolex. Everyone assumes you're in tech. Level 9. The raid. But things are shifting. A shipment gets seized at customs. 200 pairs. A Homeland Security letter. Counterfeit goods destroyed. You don't fight it. You read about a reseller in LA facing 10 years federal. You start spreading inventory across multiple storage units, rotating every 3 months. Cash and crypto only. No social media. You sleep 4 hours a night. Your girlfriend asks why you're so anxious. Work stress. She leaves. It happens on a Tuesday morning. You're at the storage unit inspecting a new Jordan 4 shipment. You hear tires screech outside. 3 black SUVs. 8 agents in tactical gear. Hands up. Don't move. Level 10, the cost. They find 400 pairs in the unit. 200 more at your apartment. $80,000 in cash, stuffed in a closet. The charges. Trafficking counterfeit goods, wire fraud, money laundering, smuggling. You cooperate. You give them names your supplier, the factory in Putian. The deal. 18 months federal prison. $250,000 in fines. Forfeiture of all remaining inventory and assets. You serve 14 months at a minimum security facility in Lompoc, California. Mostly white-collar guys. You're 30 when you walk out. Federal record. $3,000 in the bank. Everything else is gone. You apply to 40 jobs. Nobody hires convicted felons. You move back into your mom's house. She just holds you and cries. One afternoon, you walk past a Foot Locker. There's a line of kids outside waiting for a Jordan release. Most of them won't get a pair. And somewhere in Putian, a factory is already running off the fakes. You wanted out of the $7.25 life. You made millions. And you lost everything. Now, you can't even get hired back at Foot Locker. The machine never stopped. The factories never closed. The cycle just kept moving one fake sole at a time. You were never really a sneaker guy. You were a middleman in a global illusion. And the only thing that was ever truly real was the price you paid at the end.